Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom, and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today, I would like to speak about a part of a verse from Genesis 1:2. We shall read the verse or part of it in Hebrew and we shall explain it in English. ורוח אלוהים מרחפת על פני המים. And the Spirit of God is hovering over the face of the waters. What is the Spirit of God? Why does it hover over the face of the waters? What is waters? Waters are an image that describes time. And the question is, what is the Spirit of God which is hovering over the face of the waters? If the waters are time, let's say a person takes a walk in a boulevard or next to the shore or in a forest, and he walks, and while he walks, like thoughts and images are coming to him. An image from university life, an image with friends, an image from vacation, and those pictures are coming at him one after the other. And in a way, if a person will try to sort them according to their chronological appearance in his life, he will reckon that those images are coming at him without chronological order, that is just coming at him, sitting next to the table with friends, and then learning next to a friend in university, preparing for a test, and other images. Each one knows his images from his own or her life. So when we walk, and at a moment, it does not matter if we walk in a city, in a train station, stairs, we are on a move. We can be even at home washing dishes, and suddenly images are coming. This image leads to this image and this image, and some people ignore those images. Some people relate to those images. Some people ask themselves, why do those images come in this order, or in this state, or at this moment, walking, doing something, painting. And this situation is like a situation of the wind blowing in a tree. Let's say there is an oak tree. This oak sits for a while planted in the ground for hundreds of years. And then comes the wind, and the branches of the oak are moving in the wind. This branch touches this branch, and this leaf touching this leaf. And this is what happens when the Spirit, like the wind that moves the oak tree's branches and leaves, this is what happens when the Spirit is moving in us. Those images are coming. Sometimes we don't find a reasonable order in time or in space, but it's what happens when the Spirit is coming into us. And in a way, this is, through this scope, it is very interesting through these images which I described just now, we can read this verse. And the Spirit of God is hovering over the face of the water. When waters are time, and we are here, we were born to this life in a certain time, in a certain space. Each one has his own life story, so to speak. And this is the time, the phase of time that he or she experienced so far on earth. And suddenly comes the Spirit of God and moves in us all kinds of images. And this is the Spirit of God, which is hovering upon the waters of time. Another thing, and this is a very sensitive topic, that came to me this morning, and with a lot of respect, I would like to say something. And I respect people who come from different upbringings, different systems of beliefs. There is a story in the scriptures describes that Jesus was walking above the waters, and people materialize it and they say, maybe it was a low tide. I read now they say there was ice age in those times, and he was walking on the face of the ice, because it cannot be that a person can walk on the face of the water. It's impossible in terms of physical law. But there is a mistake of reading these images. What does it mean that a person is walking upon the face of the water? It means a spirit. The Spirit has the ability to live above the events of time. The Spirit is higher than the water. Our spirit as humans, as a divine spirit, is higher than the daily events that we experience in the world of duality. This is what it means. The Spirit is higher. The Spirit is stronger. The Spirit can bond us all in one crown. I prepared to speak about Eve and about giving birth, and a misinterpretation of this verse. And he shall govern you, as justifying abusive of women, because this verse is wrongly interpreted. But suddenly this came into me and wanted to be spoken. So I hope that in the next conversation we shall speak about Eve, but not as woman, biological woman, but Eve as the whole creation, and the meaning of all creation is Eve. So, wishing you a beautiful day and a wonderful week. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.